In this video, I'm going to do a comparison of Bard and ChatGPT to see which language model produces better prompts for images. I'll be using Playground AI website for this purpose, and I will test both models on 4 categories: sci-fi, portraits, landscape, and fantasy. I'm really excited to see how these models compare, and I hope you will join me for the ride. So let's get started. In this video, we will also see how these language models perform on local stable diffusion. I'll be using dreamshaper 7 model on local stable diffusion and SdXL 1.0 model as my second model, so you'll get to see a comparison between the two as well. Here are the settings from Playground website. I have also made some samples on ClipDrop, but since they do not give access to the seed, so I skipped my testing on it, but I will show the samples to you anyway. This is the first sample from portrait category, and I have generated this on ClipDrop, and I prefer the image generated by Google's Bard prompt. Playground produced a bit of illustration effect with ChatGPT's prompt, but I prefer ChatGPT's image here. Let me know in the comments what do you prefer. And now I also tested it with male portraits. As you can see, Bard's image generated an anime kind of male, while ChatGPT generated a bit of realistic male, and I prefer ChatGPT. So the first round goes to ChatGPT. I will give the link to all the prompts in the description. Let's move on to the sci-fi category, and I will prefer images produced by the ChatGPT because they were more realistic and far more detailed as compared to Bard. ChatGPT produced longer prompt as compared to Bard, and this could be the reason why Bard images are less detailed than ChatGPT. I will prefer image produced by Bard in this image, but overall I preferred ChatGPT's aesthetics. So this round also goes to ChatGPT. So Bard is lagging behind. Let's see if it can catch up in the remaining 2 categories. In this first image, you can clearly see that ChatGPT understood what fantasy means more than Bard. Let's look at another example. ChatGPT clearly incorporated fantasy style much better than Bard. I use same set of prompts to generate these text-to-image prompts on both the language models. The results were better on ChatGPT, but when I modified the prompts a little bit, the results were slightly better on Bard and comparable to ChatGPT. Let's now look at the samples from dreamshaper 7 model. In the first comparison, I would prefer the image from Bard, and in the second one I prefer the image from ChatGPT. What do you think? Which model produced better prompts to generate images? Let me know in the comment section.